Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process as ever. We have mics on either side of the room. We'll take questions from English-speaking media first, please, and then Spanish in the second section. Just be mindful of how busy the room is, please. We'll start with Simon there. Thank you.
Pep, I don't think anybody expected this game to be a playoff game in the Champions League, but does that reduce the significance of playing against Real Madrid again? You call them the kings of Europe. Are they still the standard that everybody has to live by?
Definitely. There are few clubs in Europe that, for the history, for everything, always it doesn't matter where. In a group stage, on the knockout stage, always is difficult. We have not done, how we said, quite well in group stage, so we deserve to be that we are. So the draw is the draw, and accept the challenge.
Pep, it's the last 3 years you've met Real Madrid in the competition, and each time whoever's won this particular tie has gone on to lift the trophy. You've been involved in it, we've witnessed it, but is this the great Champions League rivalry of this current era, Manchester City and Real Madrid?
Well, I don't think so. We are in this, I would say in the last years, yes. You know, we play 8 times, 4 times together. We have good results, bad results. But we won 4, draw 3, lost 1, but at the end it was 2-2 go through. So in terms of the last decade, years, yeah, maybe, because it's not normal to play in the same rival all the time. But in terms of history, Champions League, at the end we cannot compare, to be honest. So against Madrid or Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Milan or this time of groups, elite groups that we have not been from the history, you know. In the last decade we have been around, but of course in the last years is I don't know, the draw all the times we play against them.
Pep, of course Real Madrid decided not to go to the Ballon d'Or award when Rodri won it. Will there be any hard feelings between you and them? Is there any hard feelings?
Absolutely not.
What were your thoughts of that when it happened?
Happy for Rodri. Vinicius made an extraordinary year as well, could deserve it, like in the past when Messi Cristiano was fighting for that, so but the subject is over.
Hi, but when you've met each other the last couple of years, it's felt like quite a finely balanced tie, maybe 50-50. Do you feel a little bit more like underdogs this time, and perhaps the pressure is on Real Madrid more so than in the last couple of years?
I don't know. So I think both teams had the problems in terms of injuries during the season. I think Madrid handled it much better than us because still is top of the league and fighting against Atletico Madrid that show again one more year the consistency that they have. And Barcelona right now maybe is one of the best Barcelonas in not that period. So we're playing this season from it's playing exceptional, and we can compare in the all Barcelonas, and still with that Madrid is leader. So with the problems that we had, so at the end they are a huge competitor, so we know it. We faced many times with them, and how in the tough moments they bring the best of them, we know it, and of course we have to make 2 good games to go through.
Hi Pep, in terms of getting your team back to the level you want them to be, how far do you think you are from the top level, and which improvements are you most happy with?
Listen, we are not being consistent. What defined that team in the last decade is we are an incredible machine every 3 days. So otherwise we cannot win 6 Premier Leagues in 7 years and do the incredible trophies that we won. And after we can win, lose because the opponents are good, but we are not being consistent. So that's why, of course, we can perform well tomorrow. Of course, we can perform well in Madrid. Of course, we can perform well at the end of the season. But before I can tell you, okay, it's going to happen that now, I don't know how it's going to react, because the reality is one. So we have not been, we concede a lot of goals. Always, we're a team like through our game, we don't concede much in terms of goals and chances for the opponent. And this season, for the reason that everybody knows, we are there. But at the same time, I will not deny how trust with the players that gave us the incredible decade, all of us, like winning a lot of things and playing a high standards, and I know we are capable of. So Of course, we're going to prepare today and talk with the team what we are going to challenge, and hopefully we can perform well.
Pep, Real Madrid obviously had a very good attack when they came here last year with Vinicius and Rodrigo. Obviously now they've added Kylian Mbappe to the team as well. How highly do you rate that front three, and what will be the key to combating them tomorrow?
Well, it's impossible in 90 minutes, 180 minutes or 200 minutes, depends extra time to control these four players. Everybody knows, so I don't say anything new. They are exceptionals, so how they combine, how the runners, the ability in 1 against 1, how they keep the ball, so all four they are exceptional, so everybody knows it. So we have to reduce his involvement as much as possible, knowing that is going to happen, accept it. So I'm not expecting, because they have the courage to play. They have, of course, when they decide to play long balls, they are good. But after they have the ability, it doesn't matter what happens, to always be present with the ball. It doesn't matter the opponents are close. They have the ability to keep it and make an extra touches and extra passes. And when that happens, of course, they can run. They can combine the shortest passes with the movements in behind. So we know it's going to happen. But in the same time, we are going to try to impose our game, to be involved less as possible with the ball, and be smart, and especially in the first leg, the way you have to play. It's important to read what the tempo basically we have to play to get a good result for Bernabeu.
Hi Pep. With a two-legged tie, normally you would want the second leg at home. With the way this season has gone, are you happier that the first leg is home to give you kind of more of a chance to get something in the first leg to take into the second leg?
Listen, to be honest, always is better. I think it doesn't matter how about the second leg at home. If an extra time, your crowd is much better. But last season, 2 seasons ago, we were good. Last season, I think, except the first 10, 15 minutes, that they were really good. I think we played a good game, but we were not able. Listen, we played the second game away because we were not good in the group stage. When you finish 22-24, you cannot ask any favor. You cannot ask, I'm saying that you didn't win. Always I believe what happened in football, normally that you have to deserve it, and we didn't deserve it. So we didn't do enough points in the group stage to not even start in the 8th first, not even close to that position. So that's why when the draw was potential Bayern Munich and Madrid, I thought it's what we deserve. So do it better, and maybe you have maybe another draw. But another draw in the circumstances we have in another team in the 9-24 would have been difficult, because of course what we are, so I know perfectly. But the team have something special, our team, and hopefully tomorrow we can prove it.
Pep, given the way the season has unfolded for you in Real Madrid's strength in this competition, if you can win the tie, do you think it can be a confidence changer for the players for the remainder of the season? Do you feel that they really need to win this tie?
Of course, it will be important. We will be in the competition. We play in the next round. Well, of course, it will be a good boost if everybody come back and we are fit. But it's like I said, your colleague, we were unstable this season when we were not in the past. So we achieve what we achieve in the trebles and quadruples, and you know how difficult it is. You know, they prove it. And every season in this country, especially, so it's because we were a machine. It doesn't matter what happened, we were there. Of course, we can lose at the last minute, and the opponents are good. In the Champions League, we have many cases during these 9 years here. I've been here, moments that Tottenham's, or moments that in the last minutes we could go through, no through, but always we come back. This season struggle a lot. Of course, it would be good to continue for the club, for the prestigious, to be in this competition, but I like to feel that we are week by week, month by month, we are there. Now I would feel, the team is consistent, we can do it. Now it's like, I don't know. I know the game plan tomorrow, I know the way we want to play. I still have doubts for the selection, because we have still injuries and people come back. But at the same time, always in this type of draws and competitions, I'm so optimistic and calm, and we'll see what happens.
Last one in English, guys.
When you did that, you mean like it's almost tossing a coin as to which
But always happen. You never know before the game was going to happen how they react. But always you have a feeling of the players that that players always is there. Now have a lot of injuries. Players are a little bit up and downs. So, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow the players are looking for the game. So we know against we play. You know, for them play against the players of Real Madrid. Real Madrid, his history, like it would be in Barcelona, or like the names I've nominated before in the Champions League. Always is a pleasure. So we cannot forget that 1 decade ago we were not here quite often. No, and every year we have been in the last stages this season because we are not doing well in the group stage. We are earlier, but always we have been there. So for us is an honor, and hopefully our people can support us.